Okay, guys, I know what you're thinking. He's going to go on and on about these simulated engine sounds kits, and he's never going to actually answer us which one's better. So, is it the GT Power or the Ess-One? Well, to be honest with you, I'm not going to sit here and keep you around for 15-20 minutes and not answer you. I promise I'm going to give you an answer. And I'm also going to give you a quick run of how I got them hooked up. I am also going to tell you the quick differences between the two and why I would choose one over the other opposed to the other. So, if that wasn't too confusing. So, they both actually hook up and connect the exact same way. You get a connector like this that feeds down to a wire here, and this would normally have a battery, Dean's connector on it. I eliminated that and went directly into the battery. That's our power source for the sound unit. And then there's a wire that follows up into your receiver and splits off into a Y so that you can still run your speed controller. And that's how it gets its signal, right? Same thing with this one. There is nothing different. The only difference is the way I connected them, because this setup didn't have the BEC style or battery eliminating circuit or whatever this thing is. I can't remember. But anyway, it didn't have that. This one has it, so I was able to just use a Y connector. I probably should run this thing in here. I'm not real sure what this does. I know when you loop wires around something, and usually it makes a magnet or something. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to make an inline filter so it doesn't pick up signal noise from something else. I'm not sure. I'm not going to pretend to know. I have no idea. If you guys know, comment down below. Anyway, the difference between these two, to make it short and sweet and quick, okay? Now that we know how they're hooked up. This one has 58 sounds pre-programmed. They're already in here. You can cycle these buttons here. You go up and down. You'll hear the different sounds if you want it. You click the sound button, I believe, and that's it. Your sound's saved. You're done, right? This one, on the other hand, only has 2 sounds pre-programmed, and that's it. If you want more, you have to hook up. It's gonna be tough to do with one hand. You have to use this USB connector adapter, an S-Link, I guess. So yeah, they call it an S-Link, and that's how you connect this to your computer. And then from there, you go on their website and you can download all kinds of sounds. You can download truck sounds, car sounds, trophy truck sounds, turbo sounds, brake sounds, horns, all kinds of stuff. But you can only run 2 in here at a time. So you can download as many sounds as you want. You can only run 2 in here at a time. So there's where I say one is not necessarily better than the other, but it is, depending on what you're doing. This has 58 sounds in it. At any moment, you can pull up that sound. You don't have to hook it up to your computer. You don't have to run home. If you're out and about and you don't like the way it sounds anymore, you can change it right there on the spot. Nope, nothing to mess with. Here's where I think the benefits are one to the other, and why I would choose one over the other for certain situations. So in this situation where I only have 2 sounds to choose from, but I can modify those sounds to anything I want. I can add turbo sounds. I can change the turbo sound. I can change the brake sound. I can change the start sound, the engine sound. You can change everything. If you're smart enough, which I am not, you can even put in your own sound into the program and then have it sent into here. No idea how to do that, beyond me. But I saw where it asked me to upload a file, and I was like, yeah, I ain't got one of those. I'll figure that out some other time, or not. This one has the sounds in it already. We already talked about that. They're all in there. But so I guess I'm getting off track again. But so with this one, I would leave this in a vehicle permanently, or something long term where I didn't have to keep connecting it to a computer to change the sound. They both sound good. But this would be something more along the lines of like this truck. It's not coming out. And if it does, that means I'm totally tearing the truck apart and changing something pretty drastically anyway. So this is going to stay in here. I really only need the one sound, but now I can get those cool turbo sounds that you guys heard. One other thing I forgot to point out is this system also has what it sounds like shift points. So as you're holding it wide open throttle, even though this thing's not going any faster or changing, it sounds like it's shifting gears. So let's do first, second, third, whatever. Okay? This doesn't do that. This sounds like you're stuck in 4 low in first gear, and that's it. It does not shift. It's just wide open noise, and which is cool, don't get me wrong. It worked forever. I ran this in my Traxxas Slash that has the Impala body or Cutlass, I can't remember. You know, smoke this 13 Smoky there. Anyway, I ran that in there for a long time, and then I decided to put it in the Bronco. Now it's my son's. But yeah. So if we're this one, if you're constantly moving it all the time, and you're switching from the TRX4 to a two-wheel drive Slash or a rally car, then this might be the better plan for you, because it's already set up for you and you have all those sounds. You can just move it, plug it in, you're done, you're good to go. If all your wires are all connected and you have access to everything, you literally just set it in there, plug it in, and go. That's it, done. You do have to calibrate both of them now, so you will have to calibrate anytime you move them. So there you go. That's the answer. I would buy this if I planned on keep moving it all the time. If I had multiple vehicles I planned on running it in, I would buy this one. And no more monkeying around, no nothing. If I'm looking for a specific sound and I'm leaving it in the vehicle, then I'm probably going with this one, because you have so much customization. You literally can do just about anything with it. That's pretty cool. The only bad part is you can only put 2 of those sounds in here at a time. So moving it, you're going to have to connect it to your computer, and you're going to have to upload more or change the sound that way. Hit a button, upload. I'll show you how the screen looks and what you got to go through and some of the options real quick, so we can keep this video short. Be right back, guys. All right, guys. Here we are on their site, which I'd like to also point out real quick. Microsoft does not like this site at all. When I went to download this site, the app, whatever it is, Microsoft kept warning me and kind of fought me on it a little bit, and then let me do it. So you guys might have problems with that, just so you know. I took a chance and I sent it through. It's because Microsoft doesn't, it's not familiar with this. You know, it's not big enough. If it was something like a national video game or something, you know, Microsoft might recognize it. They don't recognize this, so it doesn't like it. Just so you know, be aware. Let's see, what a sound editor, how about that? So there we got sound off. Yes, here's where you got custom sounds. You see that? It's not letting me do anything right now, but maybe my sound's not up. I don't hear anything. Yeah, we're loud. All right, I don't know what that is, but local sounds, we'll do that. There we go. So these are sounds I believe I already downloaded. I don't know how you can see it. So that'd be one. And we got, play this one. This one you guys will recognize. That is the Jeep. I used a short course buggy sound for that because there is no sound for a straight 6 4-liter. So stop that. And just real quick, just to give you an idea, some stuff you can do. Like here's some turbo sounds. Here's another one. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. I mean, there's brake noises, which I haven't done. I haven't uploaded. There's no device, so it's really not. Let's see, downloads, sound store. There we go. So sound store. Now we've got we can listen to sample sound of a Dunlop Skyline, whatever. If you like that sound, we can download that into our Ess-One. Here's another one. It's supposed to be a ZL1. That's gonna be tough. Huh. Kind of sounds like a Corvette. How about a Civic SI? Should sound up a little. Alright. Yeah, so anyway, you got all kinds of sounds, all kinds of stuff. I guess if anyone's... I had to close this first, sorry. And I'm trying to keep this short because I said I was gonna. I'm sorry, guys. But I want to show you some stuff, I guess. If you're into planes, they got plane sounds. I haven't listened to these yet. So we got plane sounds, we got boat. Let's see. Let's do a 2,000 horsepower boat. I want to see what that sounds like. Oh, diesel. Sounds like a diesel. Anyway. All kinds of stuff. You can do horns. You can program that in for... Wow, that was loud. Ambulance. That's got to be across the pond because ours don't sound like that. I think ours sound more along. Yep. Then we got police for a horn. And then you got horns. Hey, I'm walking you. Anyway, so you got all kinds of stuff to choose from here. There's pages. There's 3 pages of horns. I'm not going to go through them all. Oh, maybe I will show you that one. I just spotted something. I didn't see this before. Okay, I don't know what that was, but let's see. I'll close you. And then we're going to wrap it up. But yeah, these are all the kind of things you can put into that. You can put into the Ess-One. Gun and sounds. So I suppose if you're building a tank or something along those lines, you want sound. Well, there's sounds for that too, because that was Browning and blah blah blah. Anyway, all kinds of stuff with the Ess-One. So again, if this is something more specific that you're building and that the sound system is not going to be moving, this is probably the one for you. If you're moving them from car to car, then I would probably say the GT Power might be the one for you, unless you want to keep going in here and finding and searching sounds and downloading them. You can do that too. Entirely up to you. But that's my opinion, and that's what I think. I think if you moving it all around, GT Power. If you're more specific, I would say Ess-One. There is a $10 difference between the two. They both install the same. There you have it. So you can't say I didn't tell you which one I choose. Have a great one, guys. Bye.